Hi guys, today I'm going to have you add some notes to your guidebook. The last page we did was this fraction review foldable, and so you're going to open to behind that foldable, the page that's empty behind, and we're going to take some notes on reciprocals on this page. So you can title it Reciprocals. And we're going to put a little definition here. Reciprocals are fractions that are like opposites or flip-flops, sort of each other. That's one way that you can think of it. There are some foldables that are like cute, that have little actual flip-flops, like the sandals, you can cut out and stuff, but we're just going to take some notes. Whoops. EACH, each other. So some examples of fractions that are reciprocals of each other are 4/5. And then if you flip-flop those, the reciprocal of that would be 5/4. So it takes whatever was on the bottom and puts it on the top, whatever was on the top and puts it on the bottom, and that is a reciprocal. Another example would be 2/3. And the reciprocal of that would be 3/2. Whole numbers can have reciprocals too. So remember that if you have a whole number, like the number 4, you can turn it into a fraction by putting it over 1. And then in that case, the reciprocal would be 1/4. Another really important thing about reciprocals is that when you multiply them by each other, like when you multiply a number by its reciprocal, it is going to equal 1 every time. So I'm writing when multiplied, they equal 1. And we'll go back to our examples and just prove that that's true. So let's do 4/5 times 5/4. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 4 is 20. 20/20 is the same as 1. Or one of our other examples was 4 times 1/4. So we can turn that 4 into a fraction by putting it over a 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 4 is 4. And 4/4 equals 1. Okay, so the reason this is important to know is because we did not fill in this dividing fractions part of this foldable. So we're going to do that right now. And we're going to say we can divide fractions by rewriting as a multiplication problem. So multiplication goes on the first line. The first fraction stays the same. Division, the division symbol, becomes multiplication. And the third step is to flip, or take the reciprocal of the second fraction. And then you just follow the rules for multiplication in order to solve. A lot of people think of this or know this, learned this as the keep, change, flip strategy. We talked about this right as school was kind of closing, right before school closed. The first fraction stays the same. That's the keep part. K for keep. Division becomes multiplication. That's the C for change. And then flip, take the reciprocal, K, C, F. We came up with some clever things that the K, the C, and the F could stand for in class. Maybe you remember. All right, so fill this in your guidebooks.